Okay, I have something I need to say, and I haven't even thought about, well, I have thought about it, but like, this is not scripted, haven't sat down, this isn't a plan, like, I haven't made any points, I'm just saying what I'm gonna say. Over the last 11 days, I have literally bounced from my lowest weight being 50.7 and my highest weight being 51.5 every morning. So I'm generally around the 51s. This is for 11 days now of cutting, and I've been really getting in my head like I'm not getting anywhere with weight loss, like the scales, like I'm really getting down on myself, that sort of thing. Fuck the scales, you need to go by, there's other ways of tracking progress. You need to look in the mirror of a morning, like how do you look? Do you feel leaner? Take pictures, measurements, put measurements, how are your clothes fitting? That sort of thing, vascularity, lots of other ways to track your progress, because honestly, despite the fact that the scales give you a number, despite the fact that there's supposed to be some truth to it, sometimes there's just not. Like the amount of sodium you intake, the amount of water you've had, there's lots of things that play into weigh-ins, and it can completely fuck it up. I'm not even kidding. So, that has made me feel a lot better. 2, I'm going on stage, my second competition, and the only person I'm competing with is who I was last year. So, already I feel like I've beaten her because 1, this time last year when I was cutting, I was already doing low carb days of like disgusting low numbers of carbs, like 150 grams of carbs, 100 grams of carbs, 80 grams of carbs. Like, my carb cycles were crazy trying to get lean. Whereas this year, I'm doing high carb days of 2,400 calories and 340 carbs, and my low carb days are 2,200 with 250 carbs. So macro wise, my metabolism is insane. My muscle mass has been I've just put on so much more muscle mass in me off, and I've been so focused on a number. Like, I came in at 47.5 kilos last year, and I want to be leaner than that, but I've had this number, like, I want to be 46 kilos when I step on stage. Like, I can't keep going with a number. I need to forget about the number. I need to focus more on what I look like, what's visible to the eye, because when it comes down to it, I step on that stage, I'm not stepping on any scales. The judges aren't looking at how much I weigh. They don't want to get up there and measure me. It's all about what I look like on stage. So, what's visible to the eye, I want to beat. I want to keep taking comparison pictures and comparing them to what I was last year, working on my weaknesses and enhancing my strengths in my posing and things like that. But yeah, it's just made me feel a lot better just knowing that the girl I'm competing with is only myself 12 months ago, and I'm already 200% certain I've got her by a mile. So just wanted to give anyone out there that is cutting, that's competing, that's getting ready for a show, whether it's your first, your second, your third, whether you're a pro at it, like, if it's your first show, just embrace, like, it's hard, it's going to be really hard, and there's a difference between dropping some weight for some lifestyle changes or getting ready for a competition. Embrace it. Like, if you have to get up at 4 o'clock in the morning to fit your workout in, I know you hate it, but honestly, embrace it, because look back at it, it's going to be one of the biggest challenges and just such a learning curve about yourself. And if this is not your first show, then honestly, like, stay positive and don't focus on everyone else around you that's competing at the same time. Don't compare yourself to anyone else. Just compare yourself to who you were last time you stepped on stage. Whether, you might not be leaner than the girl you were last year. That doesn't mean you haven't won. You've probably put on so much more muscle mass. You're probably on way more calories because you've got more muscle mass. You don't have to get down to that disgusting 1,000 calories a day sort of thing. Like, you're eating a substantial amount. You're maintaining strength, maintain your emotion, like your hangriness, like that sort of thing. Like, just always focus on yourself and trying to be better than the person you were yesterday, the person you were a month ago, the person you were a year ago. So, that is my chat, and an 8-minute chat, I'm sorry, but I hope you can take some of it away, and I hope I can make you happy and smiley and not worry, because life's life and that sort of crap. But yeah.